Let's see. All right, I think we're live on YouTube right now. So welcome guys to today's free training. We're live on YouTube, so if Instagram by chance dies on me again, just go ahead and hop on over on YouTube and finish out the conversation. But I wanted to talk about how to actually marketing for your bookkeeping and tax business. Like really, how do you do your marketing when you are growing a virtual tax and bookkeeping business, right? There are some different nuances that you want to take into consideration when you're actually trying to, really push out the word on who you are, your services, your expertise, the pains and problems that you help your ideal client solve. There's a very specific way that you want to do it when you are growing a virtual business, right? Now, when you're growing a brick and mortar, right? Back in the old days where we had tax offices, we would do a lot of guerrilla marketing, right? We did a lot of flyers, mailers, every door direct mail. We did a lot of radio campaigns, a lot of, somebody standing outside with a sign, right? Shaking, right? Twerking out there, trying to bring in tax clients. We did it all, right? So when you are transitioning to virtual, how do you really market your business? How do you really get out the word? Okay, so we're going to talk about that in today's video. So quick introduction. If you are new to me, my name is Krista Tyus. I am an enrolled agent by the Internal Revenue Service, and I also help tax professionals, bookkeepers, accountants, CPAs get more clients and scale to multiple six figures with my program called Tax and Accounting Clients on Demand. So if you haven't checked out that program yet, I'm gonna put some resources below that you guys can check out. All right, so we talked about how to market your business in the old days, right? In the ancient times when people had brick and mortar tax offices. We did a lot of guerrilla marketing, standing outside, passing out flyers, littering up the neighborhood, all of that, right? Now I want to talk about what is the best and most effective strategy when you are marketing your business online, when you're actually trying to grow a virtual tax and bookkeeping business. Okay. So the number one strategy that has allowed me, my clients, and I've worked with hundreds of clients from all over the world now, effectively position themselves, get clients consistently to where you're talking to people from all over the world. Honestly, like I have clients in Australia and Canada and the UK and Turks and Caicos and Africa. And the same strategies that we use to get clients here in the United States are the exact same strategies that clients are using all over the world, right? Because social media is everywhere, right? Everybody soon will have access to social media if they already haven't. So one of the biggest marketing strategies that has really propelled my growth, my clients' growth, is video marketing. Okay. Now, video marketing is what I'm doing right now, right? Right now, I'm on Instagram Live. Right now, I'm on YouTube Live, and I'm really bringing value, right? I'm teaching my ideal audience, how to solve a problem. In this case, how do you grow a virtual bookkeeping and tax business? I'm communicating the problem and I'm teaching you guys step by step how to actually solve this problem. When it comes to video marketing, it really helps you grow your virtual business because you are being positioned as the expert, right? And it's really easy to become what I call a niche celebrity, right? So this means that you can reach celebrity status in record time if you are one niche down. So you have a very specific industry, you have a very specific type of person that you are targeting with your message, and you just show up and do the work. Right now, here's where it gets very interesting. Every single day when I work with hundreds and hundreds of, really smart people, tax professionals, bookkeepers, accountants, CPAs, tax attorneys, enrolled agents, one of the biggest setbacks that they experience is the fear of putting themselves out there, right? So I actually want to walk through, what are some of these fears that people go through when they're actually trying to show up for themselves and for their business and for their industries, and how we can systematically get over those barriers. Okay. So the very first fear of doing video marketing like this, of going live on Facebook, on Instagram, that I hear, number one, is the fear of being judged, right? People are like, oh my God, Krista, people are going to judge me. They're going to judge how I look. They're going to judge how I speak. People are going to judge you at the end of the day, right? So here's what I want you to know. One, the best way that I've been able to get over the fear of being judged is to not judge other people, right? So when I look at other people's content, when I look at Instagram or YouTube, you have to train yourself to not be judgmental, right? You have to train yourself to not look at somebody and constantly, inspect what they're doing wrong and what they're saying wrong, because oftentimes our limiting beliefs are just a manifestation of how we internally view the world and the actions and things that we think about, right? So if you can make a conscious effort to go through one day without judging other people, without going online and immediately judging somebody, you're going to naturally start to internalize, like, okay, this is possible. And even if they do judge you, so what? Because it's really about the quality of your content, right? If you are showing up online and you're giving quality information that's helping people, who cares, right? You are going to have people in all instances that are going to place judgment on you. But the one thing that you can control is yourself. You can control how you perceive other people, how you judge other people when you see them walking down the street, or when you watch a YouTube or Instagram or a Facebook Live video. So it all starts with yourself internally. And then just knowing that as long as you are showing up and giving value, that all else is going to work out, right? You don't have to worry about who judges you, what they like about you, what they don't like about you. Okay. So that's fear number one. Fear of being judged. Crush that fear, guys. You're going to be judged. It doesn't matter. The key here is you want to make sure that you're putting out quality content that's actually helping people. Okay. Now, fear number two that I hear on why and what prevents people from actually really stepping out and doing video marketing and really growing their virtual bookkeeping and tax business is, they say, Krista, I don't feel like I know enough, right? I don't feel like I'm educated enough. I don't feel like I know what to say, right? And this is a valid concern. And so here's what I told my clients the other day. I said the best way to become an expert at something is to teach it, right? That's the best way to become an expert. So what you want to do is you want to go out, and I always tell people you want to geek out, right? You want to geek out on your industry, on your niche. You want to geek out on the statistics, the benchmarking, the analytics of your industry. You want to become one of the best, right? And honestly, spending even an hour of your time learning a particular industry, the market, the benchmarking, the analytics for this industry, you're going to become an expert fairly fast, because very few people spend even 1 hour really geeking out on an industry. Okay. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to find one particular problem in your industry. I want you to spend at least 1 hour researching that problem. And guess what I want you to do? I want you to go live, talk about the problem, talk about some solutions to the problem, and let people know who you are, right? This is going to empower you to slowly but surely become the expert in your industry, in your field. Is going to propel you to celebrity status within this industry, because I guarantee you there are very few people that are going to be showing up on video content the way that I'm teaching you guys how to show up, right? Even though it's so simple. Like one of my clients, we had a whole coaching call about this yesterday. She was asking me, like, what should she use when she goes to do her video content? I said, listen, I got some of the scrappiest videos around, okay? I do not have a fancy videographer. I don't have fancy intros and outros. I don't have fancy, like, my name bubbling up, right? I don't have any of that. And I just started to edit my videos just a few, like, short months ago, right? And I haven't even been consistent with that. So I told her, I said, don't worry about all of the bells and whistles. You don't need that right now. All you need is quality content in yourself, and just really to authentically show up as yourself, right? Show up as yourself. When you guys see me, this is how I am, right? Some people be like, well, Krista, you should let your hair down a little bit and you should get wild and show up with a scarf on or something like that. Guys, that's not me. That is really not me off camera, right? You can ask, my boyfriend, when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, don't look at me. Don't look at me. I gotta run in the bathroom, brush my teeth, gargle with some mouthwash. Like, I am a person that is conscious about how I present myself both on and off the camera. So when I show up on camera, this is me. So you guys just have to do the exact same thing. However you show up like that to your audience and give them the value. Okay. And what I told her, I said, you don't need any fancy equipment. The only thing that I'm using right now, I have my laptop here that's airing live on YouTube. Hey guys, I have my cell phone right here that's airing live on Instagram. Hey guys, and that's it. And I'm sitting here how I am. I got my little notes. I do prepare for my videos, and I have a framework on what exactly I want to talk about and how I want to talk about it. All right, so number 3, the biggest fear that I hear is, what if it actually works? What if I actually get clients from this strategy? And I want to tell you guys, absolutely, you will get clients, right? So if you are a client of mine right now, if you're in my program, Tax and Accounting Clients on Demand, or any other program that I've come out with in the past, you are probably in my program because you see me on video, okay? And so I tell my new clients every single Monday, I said, I always tell them to type in a chat. So every Monday I have my new member onboarding call where we hop on for almost 2 hours, and I let everyone introduce themselves, where are they from, how long they've been in business, actually talk to them, right? And I coach them and I show them the entire marketing strategies. This happens every single Monday. And so every Monday, I always say, type a 2 in the chat if you are now in this program because you've seen a video of mine, right? And everybody every week types a 2 in the chat, no matter who they are, no matter what part of the world they joined from, they always type a 2 in the chat. And so this is just the power and the testament that video marketing is the fastest way to propel you to success. It's the fastest way to establish your expertise. Because you are growing a virtual business, you have to use virtual strategies. You have to use social media, right? And so if you are here right now in my world, in my universe, because of video content, just imagine, the tens of thousands of people that need the information that that need the help that you can provide them with. You are doing them a disservice by not doing your video content. Okay. So I really want to empower you guys to step out of yourself and do this for other people, right? Really be of value, be of service to other people. Now, the last fear that I hear people complain about all the time, right? And this is a really good one. The last fear on why people don't do video content, which is a great way to get clients, position yourself as an expert, and to really grow a multiple 6-figure virtual bookkeeping and tax firm, okay? The 4th thing, can anyone guess what it is? Just type in the chat really quick. I just want to engage with you guys. Type in the chat. What do you think the 4th problem is that people, let's see. Anybody can guess what the 4th thing is? Hey, Insta. Okay, I'm just going to tell you guys. You guys like, Krista, just give me the goods. What is it? Okay, the 4th thing is, Krista, my speaking skills, right? People are insecure on their speaking abilities, right? And I was the exact same way. When I first started doing video content, I said 1,000 times, right? I was horrible with speaking. And I was so determined to become better. I read public speaking books. I would practice. I did video after video after video, just practicing, right? But that still didn't prevent me from actually publishing some of those videos, right? So I still have videos published from 2 years ago that I look at and I cringe. I'm like, oh, because they aren't the best, right? On how I was communicating. I was doing my best. So here are some strategies that I've really been using to help me speak and communicate clearly, that actually helps me feel, a lot more confident in how I present my material. One, I read a study, it said that people that speak slowly or slower are perceived as being more knowledgeable. So, one of the things that you can do with your public speaking skills is just slow down the rate in which you speak. When you slow down and when you actually look at and hear some of the smartest people that we think are really intelligent, they have a very slow way in which they speak. They aren't fast talkers, right? The faster you talk, the more perceived you are to be less knowledgeable or educated. The slower you talk, you see, I'm drawing out those words now. The slower you talk, the more people perceive you to be as knowledgeable. So try to slow down the rate in which you speak, okay? And I'll give you an example, and you guys can start paying attention to some of the people that you look up to, some of the people that you aspire to. Start hearing the pace at which they speak, right? So one of my favorite people that I love is Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. When you hear them speak, they take their time. Barack Obama is like, he will literally take 5 minutes to say one sentence sometimes. You like, come on, Barack, say it, say it. What are you gonna say, right? He will take his time and he will think about what he wants to say. And he will say it slowly and articulate exact how he wants to speak, right? And it's so fascinating that after I heard that study, I start looking at some of the people that I admire, like Barack Obama, and noticing that they do speak very slowly. They speak slower than normal, and they articulate better than most, right? Because they are slowing down their speech. So that is just a strategy that you guys can deploy. The second strategy is just repetition. You just have to keep doing it. Like I said, now I've probably done over hundreds of videos at this point in time over the past few years. And all of my clients, I tell them, I said, listen, your first 5, 10, 15 videos are going to not be that good, right? They're going to be good enough to get your results, but you're going to be constantly growing and becoming better as a speaker, as a communicator, right? As well as you should. You should constantly, as soon as you make the decision to grow a virtual business, and as soon as you make the commitment to show up every single week on video like this, you have to continue to invest in your skills. You have to continue to invest in your public speaking skills, right? Read public speaking books, continue to practice out loud. Stay consistent with just publishing content every single week. You're going to find yourself getting better and better and better as the weeks go by, as the years go by, and you're going to look back and you're going to see how far you've actually come with your communication style. Now, unfortunately, if you never start, you're not going to have any results. So the only thing that's preventing you today from getting all of the success that you want is just showing up and starting. So here's what I actually, challenged my clients yesterday. I said, listen, I want to see one video from you by the end of this month. Just one video. It could be a live video, or it could be a pre-recorded video. So I want to challenge my community, to the hundreds of thousands. Let's speak that into existence. Yes, to the hundreds of thousands of people that listen to me. I want you guys to challenge yourself to step outside of yourself and do video content this month, right? Before the end of July is over with. So type a 2 in the chat if you are going to accept this challenge, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go back and I'm going to choose 3 individuals. August 1st, I'm going to go back to see who actually typed a 2 in my chats, right? I'm going to try to save these chats. I see you, Natalie, right? So we got Natalie, over here. Okay, I see you, Simply. Got you. Got you, Tax Business 2020. Okay, guys. And I see you guys on YouTube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose 3 people August 1st that actually did a video before the end of July for a special prize, right? From me, right? I see you, Rube. Okay, guys. So if you're in for it, you're in for it. Now, in my program, Tax and Accounting Clients on Demand, I actually go through this strategy in depth, right? We talk about what content to create, how to create the content, how to actually structure your videos. How do you, talk about your videos, or how do you present the material within your video, right? How do you distribute all of your content? We have a whole section, a whole module just on your virtual marketing strategies, right? Just you showing up on video and how to actually create that content, right? So you can check out those resources below if you actually want some real love and support from me and you want some extra guidance. But even still, you guys can do this. You guys can do this. I believe in you. I have faith in you. Okay. So I see you, Tara and Bass LLC. All right, guys. Perfect. So if you have any questions about this training video today, drop them below. Again, I'm going live Mondays and Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So go ahead and throw it on your calendar so we can actually communicate. We can talk live, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a beautiful weekend. Bye, guys.